I'm speaking today with Ms. Peggy Chan from Hong Kong, and she works with Bowen Theory with families and society. I would like to ask how this aspect of this cultural aspect will be part of your presentation, if at all.
Yes, I'm very interested to look at a phenomenon very common in our families, like women being in a less important position than men. So I call my the topic of my presentation "Second-Class Citizens in Families: Evolution and Emotional Processes," because even though that in our society we have modernized quite a bit, but when we come home, women still are in a very much less important position, that women are expected to give up some quite some time their needs for favor of advancing the needs and hopes and dreams of the husband or the man in the family. So very often, women are expected to yield or to sacrifice. And this is termed sometimes as virtue for the women. So I'm interested to see how this kind of phenomenon has its impact on our individual function as well as on the interpersonal relationships within the family. One particular phenomenon that is related with this is especially about the fusion between the mother and the son in many of our families. Mm-hmm. Because the woman needs to serve the interests of the men and give up some, quite often, their own needs. So in a way, they find this kind of serving the needs of the men as a way to find the importance. And I think in some way, it forged a very close emotional interdependency between the mother, especially, and the son. Okay. And how this sometimes intense fusion affected the marital relationship is also an interest for me.
And how will your presentation address this adaptation to change that we are seeing in the world at large?
Yes, yeah. I think we are loosening up quite a bit, yeah. I think work-wise, I think we have done a pretty good job in promoting more equality between the genders. Yeah. However, I think in families, there's still quite a bit of this differences between the importance of the two genders. However, I think there's increasing awareness of the sense of self amongst the women. And so I think a greater awareness of this part, how we can use our own self to think about what is best for ourselves as well as for the other people around us, will be an important factor to help us to adapt to the changing world.
Okay, well, thank you so much. And I look forward to your presentations in February.